All right, Congressman Buddy Carter joins us tonight to talk more about this. Sir, it's good to have you on and in the studio. Your reaction to what we've learned from this subcommittee at this point?
Well, you know, it's not really surprising if you ask me. I'm the one who sponsored the Fauci bill, you know, a long time ago. I mean, let's face it, he has lied to us, and as a result of him lying to us, people have died, and the media, the tech companies have covered for him. There's no question that there's something here. That's why this week we're going to be voting on Senate Bill 619, which will allow us to actually look at the COVID origins and to study those. It'll do two things. First of all, it will require the president to declassify any information that will link the origin of COVID-19 to the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Secondly, it'll make sure that the Director of National Intelligence here in America and make sure that we protect our procedures and our methods, and that's very important as well. So we need to get to the bottom of this. There's no question about that.
Is it astonishing to you that, I mean, it feels like one of those too big to fail moments in this country where it seems like it's something that's of such a size and such a scale. It is such an unbelievable scandal. If we ever get it physically, the proof of it, you wonder if they'll ever even let us have all of that, or if they'll even ever admit it, because it seems like there is a huge faction in this country, politically and media-wise, that just wants to act like all of this evidence doesn't really exist.
And I think there's a lot of truth to that. But look, this is extremely important. In order to not let this happen again, or in order to be better prepared, we have to know the truth. We have to know how it originated. Did it originate in the Wuhan Institute of Virology? Was it a leak, or was it truly something else? In order to prevent this, in order to learn what we did right, what we did wrong, what we can do better next time, we have to understand the truth. That's why we've got to get to the bottom of this.
Everything that's been laid out at this point, can you see any other possible, I mean, I've racked my brain for an explanation as to why they would behave this way, why they would be commandeering these studies, obviously pushing doctors in a certain direction, and more so, why would Fauci get up in front of the American people, quote this study that he commissioned himself with doctors that he knew, and then pretend like he had no hands on it, he doesn't even know who the guys are, that he can go get their names if anybody needs it, to say that in front of the American people?
Yeah, I think it's a perfect case. And, you know, I served in the Georgia State Legislature. The first thing they taught us in Georgia House was, when you're in a hole, stop digging. Well, he continued to dig. I think it got worse and worse.
So I want to put this up. This is from CNN here. CNN's ex-boss, Zucker at the time, who ran CNN during the Trump years, of course, told his staff not to probe the lab leak theory because it was a Trump talking point. So that's one of the biggest media organizations in the world. Don't look at this story. Don't investigate this story. Don't touch this story because it's beneficial to Donald Trump.
Not surprising again. I mean, I'm convinced, you know, this country, and particularly the Democrats and the other party, will never get over Donald Trump. I mean, let's face it, what we're witnessing at the southern border right now, I'm convinced, is just nothing more than whatever Donald Trump did, we're going to do just the opposite. And look at the mess we've got down there. Same thing here. They wanted to make sure and pin the blame on Donald Trump as much as they could. And again, the reason why this is so dangerous is because it is extremely important for us to understand what we did right, what we did wrong, how we can prevent this in the future. We can only do that if we know the truth.
Well said. Congressman, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.